everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am super happy for you all to be joining me today. In today's video I'm going to be setting up my home fund. If you have not watched my previous home fund videos, I will leave a link to playlist up above, and that will explain a little bit more about why I am tracking my home fund, what I'm saving for and all of that. But just a little preview would be that me and my partner Thomas are saving for our first house together, our first bought house. We currently do rent a house, but this will be our first mortgaged house. It is a brand new build. It hasn't even been built yet, but I'm hoping that it will start being built soon. So I have been tracking the money that we need to save for our deposit, and we do use the Scottish Government scheme, so they give you 25% on top of whatever you save in your Help to Buy ISA. So if you see plus 25% on any of this, then that is why. I'll try and explain it as much as I can as I go, but if you do have any questions about the scheme, if you're from Scotland or if you're just interested, leave a little comment down below and I'll answer any questions that you have. But let's get right on into it. So I'm going to set it up on this page here. I'm going to zoom you in a bit so that you can see. So which washi do I want to use? Let's use this one. I've been loving this pattern this month. It is absolutely gorgeous. So let's put this down, and it fits perfectly. These little strips fit absolutely perfectly. I think it's a little bit squint, but that's okay. And I do get my budget kits from Bella Planella, and she is the sweetest and always includes a little home fund script for me, so that is even better. I love her to bits. Her shop's amazing. If you want to pick up anything, especially if you like these budget kits that I have, use my code. It will be in the description box below. I'm pretty sure it's Caitlin15 for 15% off, and then you also will receive a free sampler. So the first thing I always do in my home fund is write down how much we currently have in our Help to Buy at the start of the month. So let's get started on that. So Help to Buy, and then we have my boyfriend Thomas, and then my account. We do have two separate accounts just because it works out that you can get more money that way. So currently Thomas has £1,950 in his ISA, and I currently have 2,600. Perfect. Let's get a little piece of washi. Let's just go for the plain yellow. I like to split up each section of my home fund. It just makes it more visual for me, but you can just do this with pen and paper. I'm sorry it's a bit squint. You always know that I have to write squint. So next we have savings. So this is how much we are each planning to save this month. So we are each planning to save £200. Let me just double check. Do I usually write our names on it? I always forget. Savings. Yeah, so I usually just write Caitlin and Thomas as well. So let's do that. So we do try and save £200 every month. We have been managing so far, but it's getting hard with myself not really knowing if I'll have a job this coming academic year due to COVID, and then obviously due to COVID Thomas is still in furlough scheme, so it's been a lot and it's been quite hard, but we're trying to figure everything out. We're trying to get back on our feet, but everything's a bit up in the air at the moment, which I'm sure it will be for lots of people. So let's put down there. Please let me know down in the comments if you are still on the furlough scheme, or if you were and how you found it, or just how you're doing with your finances this month. I think we all need to support each other during this time. It can be hard to feel like you're going to be okay, but if we all support each other, I'm sure we can get through this. We're all in the same boat. It's just, I know how hard it is. I feel so sorry for people who have recently lost their jobs and everything. It's a terrible place to be in, but we're just going to have to keep moving forward and see where life takes us, I guess. So my next section is going to be our target amount, which is the full amount of our deposit, which is £7,500. Currently at the start of this month in our ISAs, we have £4,550. And then adding on the 25% that we would receive from the Scottish Government, that makes our combined total £5,687.50. So it really does help, that 25%. It's a great scheme. I think that it's great what the Scottish Government are doing, especially it is tailored towards first time buyers, people who have never bought a house before. But I think it's a great way to get people on the housing market. Rent is so expensive. It's so expensive to rent a house. So being able to do this is just amazing. I hope you can still see that. I'm trying not to squint it as much, but it is quite hard. So next we have savings this month. Which will be £400. We will have our new balance at the end of the month, which will be £4,950, plus the 25% from the government will take our new total for the end of August to £6,187.50. I also do like to write down the initial deposit that you have to put down, which is £500. We have already paid that, but it is included in the £7,500. So I like to write it down so that I remember to take it off what we have left to pay. We've got £500. Let me see if I put a strip of washi down, or do I just leave it? No, I just left it. So we've got that. I'm going to zoom you out a little bit. Oh, just so you can see the bottom of it. So then we have amount left to pay. And I'm shocked at how much we have left to pay this off by ourselves. It is only £812.50. I can't believe it. We are below the 1,000 mark. It's incredible. I can't believe that we are so close to paying it off all by ourselves, even through COVID. I think I estimated that we should be able to pay it off by the month of October, and I don't think our house will be built by then, so that's good because we don't have to pay the rest of the money until the house is fully built. Just put a little washi at the bottom to tie it all in together. But that is our home fund all done. It's all broken down and it really does help. Let me flip back. I think the first one I ever did was in May. I flip back to it. Yep, so here's my first one. and at that point we only had £3,600 and we had about £2,500 left to pay. If you flick to this month, we have less than £1,000 left. I can't believe it. We are doing so well, and I just can't wait for this all to be over. I've had so much stress with jobs and this house, and we can't get a mortgage if I don't have a job, and everything's just all over the place. But knowing that we have the money there just makes it all feel so much better, that the money side of it isn't going to be another stressor. We will be able to pay it off, but if I don't get a job, then obviously we'll pull out of the house, which will be sad, but hopefully everything works out and we will have a brand new house by Christmas time, hopefully. But I hope you enjoyed this video. As I said, if you have any questions about the Scottish Government scheme, or just how I set up my home fund, maybe if you're trying to save up for a house or set up your mortgage repayment, please leave a comment down below asking any questions. And also like this video, it really does help. And if you're brand new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I'd love to have you stick around. I managed to reach my August target of 200 subscribers, so I have set a new target for 220. So I'm hoping to do that by the end of August. So please subscribe to help me reach that target. And I'll see you on my next video, guys. Have a magical day. Bye.